Buongiorno, come state? Spero che bene. Allora, oggi the task is to go over gli esercizi di pratica per il quiz. So I'm going to make a brief recording of that. Okay, let me go here. Okay, that's not the one. Okay, el calendario. So your quiz, let me show you. You cannot see it yet because it opens tomorrow. But let's see, anteprima. It has some areas here, so it's just about the future tense, very straightforward. Some of them you have to type in, right? Others you have to select, and there's only a couple about the futuro anteriore, right? So we will have, right? So you have some of these also in the practice, which is due tomorrow, right? And then an extra credit one. So if we go to this one, oh, wait, I meant the calendar to show you all this. Yes, and I'm making all the quizzes 50 points, so it's easier for everybody to see what their lowest grade is, since we are going to drop the lowest for everybody. So futuro práctica. So this week, what we have here today is a very short spoken assessment, and I have to do this for the program review, right? Fortunately, this is about a topic that we did at the beginning of the semester, so hopefully it will be easy. So you say, I went there, we did that, yada, yada, etc., etc. So this is el futuro anterior, the one I talked about. And and I hope to go over Fratello Bancomat with you guys if needed. But if sorry, we're gonna focus on this one. Futura práctica. This is the recording that I promised. So what we are gonna do, well, what I wanted to do is to take a few minutes with everybody to try this on their own. It has a lot of irregular verbs. So please go over the videos, my videos, other people's videos that I also link on the page, and also the PowerPoints if needed, etc. So you know that io e miei amici, right? This is noi, right? And then this is one, okay. So normally it would be like this, but this is one of those verbs that drop a letter, right? Andremo. Then partiremo. So this is still we will. So this is talking about the plans about the speaker and other people are going to be doing. So partiremo. And one thing that I notice, and it happens no matter how many times you repeat it, because we are so used to conjugating. Like let me put a verb here. Let's say partire and studiare, right? So for up until now, we have been taking out the ending, which is are, ere, or ire, the last three letters. But we don't do that here. And this is something that you have seen in the videos, right? But it's hard not to do it because we are so used to it. So if you just put the ending, then it's going to be incorrect. So what we use is this one, right? Partir emo, right? It's like taking out the last E. However, for the are verbs, we take out the entire one. That's why we don't say just take out the last E for everything, right? Even if we reattach the er and ir, right? We attach the er and ir, but not the are, because it changes to e. So if it's we will study, right? Studieremo, right? If you leave the a studieremo, it will be incorrect. But again, here, and then rimarremo, right? This is an irregular root. Rimar, right? So oh wait. I'm in the other one. Let me take this out. So this is the root, rimarremo. And then here, no is still the same subject. It's still we. My friends and I is noi, right? And then Share, if you put this, right, that will sound sceremo, but you want to say cercheremo, right? So the spelling rule applies here. And again, it's not an irregular verb, it's a special spelling rule that you use with, especially with adverbs, in, the care, gare, and then ciare and giare as well. And then festeggiare, the same thing. Festeggiare, right? And if you put festegge, right, it's giare. So this, you don't even hear the I because the function here is to soften this and it sounds ja, festeggiare, right? If we put this, it's the same sound, festeggeremo. So you don't need the I anymore. And that goes for mangiare as well, right? Because you may have mangiare also in the quiz. Festeggiare, mangiare. So again, this is the spelling rule, right? And then yerbaleremo, very easy. And then now it changes the subject. Maybe this one person won't be able, won't come with us because he will do this and that, right? Oh, actually, because, and it changes again here. And then this is one, it's not potera, but it's one of those that drop a vowel. And if you know Spanish, right? And I said this in the video, is will be, is not yo no poderé, yo no podré. Él no podrá, no es él no podrá, lui non potrà. Is very similar among some of the Romance languages. And I know Italian is closer to French than to Spanish. Spanish is closer to Portuguese, but I know many of you have either studied the language or you live in California or you have family, etc. So yes, not everybody, but many of you. So there's something that you can draw upon to make it, to help remember. And now you have the care, right? So this is like cercare, traslocare, the care verbs. And this they will, is sui genitori. He won't be able to come with us because his parents, and traslocare is one of the verbs is for to move, right? And there's two verbs. Um, one is like if you move far away, and one is the other one you change in the same city. So wait, and then they trasloquerano, right? With the H. Otherwise, it will be traslocherano, and no, we want to say trasloquerano. And here, this is the one that you drop. Do, because he, and now is he will have to help them. Lui is the subject. And then quanto mi dispiace, io vado molto d'accordo con lui e credo che I think I will miss him, but in this is just like uh like piacere, right? So I will miss him in English. You are the one doing the missing. But in Italian, he will be missed, is what you say. He will be missed by me. And other languages, other Romance languages do the same thing, and I think even more than Romance, right? So you are going to uh, conjugate by lui. Él me hará falta. Él hará. Me is to me, right? And this is exactly the same thing in Italian, to me. It's not io, it's lui. And then this is another category, right? This is why I wanted to go over this, because you may have something very similar in your quiz. Manquerá, right? He will be missed by me, or he will be, right? Above everything, his way of joking, il suo modo di scherzare. And then, siamo tutti contentissimi quando ci vediamo, non parliamo d'altro. We're so happy when we meet each other, we don't talk about anything else. Who will prenotare is to make reservations, right? I voli. Who will book or will reserve the flights? Who will choose the hotel, etc. Right? So and then, so Key is conjugated like in other languages in the third person singular. So it will be like lui or lei form. Prenoterà i voli, la stessa cosa. And then scegliere chi sceglierà. And then l'hotel, there you have an Italian word, albergo is hotel. But this is probably like young people talking, which use more Anglicisms, although some people may take offense with that and say, no, no, no. But anyway, è la prima volta che vado negli Stati Uniti e non vedo l'ora di fare questa esperienza. Non vedo, I can't see the hour, meaning I can't wait, right? The first time I go in the United States, etc., etc. So this is what, oh, wait, did I, what did I do here? Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed, I stopped, I may have done this by mistake. The stopping the sharing. Oh yes, and why did I get one wrong? Oh yes, 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 because because I show you the root and I didn't put the ending rimaremo, right? So all this that I went over, if you didn't take notes, you can take notes by watching it again, and it your submission will go much faster. And yes, try to take notes by hand while you see the video again, and that will help. If you do it by writing by hand, that will help you remember easier or better. And this exercise, you can turn it in several times. So if you get like half wrong the first time, don't worry, you can turn it again and again. If you end up with this, like I told you the root and I didn't put the ending, whatever. So if you have like a 95%, this is not going to make any difference in your final grade. But I think there's like two people who have like 89% right now. So if you get like eight, try again, right? It's no big deal. The only thing, yes, of course, you have to retype everything from zero. Otherwise, Canvas doesn't mix and match from one quiz to the other one. So yeah, you have to resubmit the whole thing, but it's just 12 words here. And yeah, and that should help you get ready for the quiz. Also, the quiz has a couple of reflexive verbs. So remember, if you're talking about my friends will get up or wake up in the morning, and you have the si at the end, right? Svegliarsi. Remember, you have to put it in the front, like with all reflexive verbs. So, so if I'm gonna say I will get up at 7, io mi alzerò alle 7. If you want to say futuro anteriore, because I think there's one multiple choice with the futuro anteriore with a reflexive verb, like, oh, I'm sure they will have already woken up by the time we get there, right? Then you have to, loro si saranno alzati o alzate, right? Remember that all the reflexive verbs are conjugated with essere, sia nel passato prossimo che nel futuro anteriore o il trapassato, right? In all the compound tenses, compound meaning where you use an auxiliary, essere or avere, right? Every time that you use essere in the passato prossimo is when we first learned it. You still use it in all the other tenses, futuro anteriore, and then we'll have two subjunctives. We'll have the conditional past in the next unit as well. And yes, so reflexive verbs are always conjugated with essere. So yes, yeah, if you see one of the choices, loro si avranno alzati, oh, avere, right? Already you can discard that as being incorrect. And then make sure that you know the avere and essere in the future tense, of course. And yeah, that's probably most of what you need to know for this. Don't forget to write your horoscope, right? I trust you as much as I trust any other astrologer. I mean, some people say they do like look at the stars, whatever, but for me, it's like, yeah, it's just a fun game to like practice the future tense. So, and yeah, ci vediamo la settimana prossima, right? And I do have my office hours on Friday, and I can add another meeting time if you need it. So let me know, send me an email or whatever, and I will get back to you and see you one on one. Ci vediamo. Buona giornata a tutti e a tutte. Ciao.